Hi everybody, it's Vicki with the Eagle's Nest, and today I'm going to continue working on this trifold Easter project I started. I did a video, I got this one done, but I didn't finish it, so I wanted to finish. I did some others that I'm going to decorate, but I want to again show you how I made it. Get that light on. Okay, this is the way I want it. I was working on my desk and got some ink on that, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. It will be covered up one way or another. So I think we took and folded this up about 2 inches or so. However deep you want the pockets is how deep you can make it. So I just folded that. And this sheet here is like 10.5 by 8 by 10.5. It started out as the 8.5 by 11 until I had to cut the borders off. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth that out. Then I wanted to fold it in thirds. With oatmeal, it'll be easier. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it because I don't want this all the way to the edge. I want to leave a little bit. So I'm trying to look at the bottom down here to see where I want that to land. I don't want that all the way on the fold. So I think about there. It's good. That is about 1, 2, 3¼ inches or so. Doesn't have to be exact. Just so you don't, if you want your edge, if you want it all the way, you could, but this is about where I want it. So that's where it's going. And you don't want this to be all the way there because sometimes it doesn't fold well. And because this paper is thick, I'm going to have to cut these edges before I glue these pockets. So I'm just going to quickly do that. Can't see them. So when you can't see, just ink. Then all will be seen. There we go. Now I can see. I want to cut a little on the inside of the fold. However exact you want this to be. I want it to be, you know, pretty good. So that when you fold it up, it's close to the seam, which again, you can't see. But that one looks good. I will ink those just to make sure, because I want mine to be right. These are little Easter cards that I'm making for my grandchildren and one for my daughter's mother-in-law, because I made her a junk journal. So she has something to put this in if she chooses. Let's get this. Okay. So when you have these folded up, you want it to be able to fold well. So you don't want it too close. This one looks a little close, so I'm going to just take a little bit out down here. And this one, a little close. This is kind of a personal preference. I just don't want it to get hung up and hard to fold, so it's best to take care of it now. Okay, so I'm going to glue those down before I do anything else as far as making sure it folds right. So let's just go ahead and glue with the Art Glitter Glue. Oh, nope, nope. We're going to do the thumb holes. It's always best to think of this ahead of time. How many times if you glued that pocket and then had to try to stick this in there? Many times. You think you'd learn your lesson, but you don't. You get going on something and then you forget. And I haven't even inked it. So let's get the inking. Well, I'm just trying to get this video done and get it within 30 minutes or so. This may run a little longer than 30 because I got to do what I got to do. But I have everything ready. It's all prepped, except I didn't do the inking because I didn't have this cut. So can't ink what you don't cut. And you've got to get these inked here because once you fold it, glue it down, you can't ink it then. There's only so much you can do. Okay. That looks good. Okay, so this is going to be glued. I'm going to go ahead and officially glue these. Ink. Got glue on my mind. Okay, the rest I can ink after. Now, I do like to ink my edges here in case when you glue it, it doesn't always meet, and then it's inked, so you don't see. We hide a lot of stuff with ink, so. Okay, now we're going to glue. Hopefully I do it right. Going down this edge, on this edge. Fold that in. I will do this one. And this side. Pushing towards the edge so the glue goes that way. Just for your pockets inside. You want the maximum amount of room. Okay. Sometimes I take and push in on that just to make it so it's not real tight. So let's see, I think we got that. Fold that, fold that. Looks good. I see just a little bit of a piece sticking out, so we just cut that off, cut that one off. Most things can be taken care of after the fact, if we can see them. Okay. Now I'm going to close up the glue. Can never find the hole. That felt a little dry. Okay, I'm going to take this and just go over that again. Just to reinforce. We want that as flat as we can get it. So, okay, looks good. These edges look good. Okay, now I'm going to finish inking before I get too far along and realize I'm done and haven't inked. Get the bottom. The only thing on this one, I just did not find embellishments to glue on here. I'm going to have to look and search for that. But everything else I did. This is just an odd shade. So, a little harder to find something. Because I don't want just anything. Sometimes you can find something. But sometimes I'm particular and I want what I want. And I spend a lot of time on the internet, which I did, looking for pieces to go. That's what took me so long on this video. I just couldn't find what I wanted. Because sometimes you don't know what you want. You just got to look until you find something. Okay, on this inside, you could, if you wanted, stamp something in here. I don't think I'm going to. I did get this bunny that I'm going to glue on here. And I wanted to ink that with Worn Lipstick. I'm going to try it. It actually looks like another shade of pink that I have, but I probably, those are light bulbs. Don't have it out here. So I'm just going to use this and see how it looks. It's okay. The other one would have been better. What have I got over here? Oh, there it is, Victorian Velvet. This one you see really looks more like it. Okay, ooh, and here's the dauber. I need one of these though. Take that one off. And I will say, these dome-shaped daubers are good for some things, but they're not good for getting in the crevices like this. What did I see? I just saw someone inking those. What was she using? Oh, how quickly we forget. Oh, the brush. The brush. Yes. Okay, I have these. Did I have a pink? Shoot. I tied the green ribbon on the green, so maybe I didn't do the pink. So I'm going to use this one. And this way, I can get those corners and everything else. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. And I think what I'm going to do is just do lid. Okay. Must cover. I want to do just a little bit of vintage photo, just to here and there on that. I mean, how cute is that? I want to cover that actually. The worn lipstick. So cute. Okay. Sometimes people will put something underneath that. Let me see if I have anything. I was actually looking for a piece of fabric-y something. Let's see. Oh, this is not something I allowed time for. Let's see. No, it would need to be colored. You know, if I had lace. Okay, let's look at the doilies. Did I have, oh, that green's too bright. Okay, this doily's too small. Oh, here's something here. Piece of something. Somehow I'm using that. Okay. This was literally gauze. I had cheesecloth, but then I found this gauze and I just colored it, but it had all this stuff in it. So let's take that out. Unfurl this. Okay. Now, this, let's see how we want to do this. Don't need the whole piece. I just need some of it. So let's just cut some off. Okay, and just kind of mush it up a little bit. See how I want to glue that on there. And then I can glue this on top of it. See? Something so simple. Okay, this is my Fabrifix. This bottle is so thick, it's very hard to squeeze. So the Sugar Belle icing piping bottle is the way to go. So I'm going to, I don't know, just put it down here. Okay, I'm going to get it on. Mush it around. Where's my little mushing tool? Here it is. Oddly enough, I found it. So now I will just add where it needs to go to get that down. A little there. This silicone tool I picked up at Dollar Tree in the makeup section. Don't know exactly what it is, but it works pretty good for this sort of thing and other stuff. Okay, now this is going to go there. So I will go ahead and use this glue because I'm gluing on that. The art glitter glue would probably work, but this stuff I've had probably for close to 2 years. And it's expensive, so I was using it sparingly. But one day I went to use it, and it was like so thick it wouldn't even come out of the bottle. So I had to Google it to figure out what to do. You have to get acetone. Okay, let me see. And put acetone in there or in there. Mix it up. I used bamboo skewers I had in a drawer, wooden bamboo skewers that I stirred it up with, and it thinned it out. But over time it got thick again, so I had to add some more. So I've thinned it down a couple of times. So I decided to try to use it as much as possible, just to use it up. Okay. There we go. And for this, I had picked out little stuffings for the pocket. I found these. I thought they matched pretty well. So we have that. We have this tag. This is a journal card. These, are these the, oh, I was going to decide. I might use the taller one. These are the things that I made. Actual Easter. I wanted this to look like it could go Easter or spring. It didn't have to be Easter. This is another little thing I got off the internet. These images I got off of the internet. The tickets off of the internet. This particular ticket off of the internet. I just take things, and I have programs that I can do things with. So, oh, and I had this postcard I wanted to put in there. Let's do that and this over here. What else? Anything else for her? I may find other things. I wanted to put stuff on here, but like I said, I just couldn't find anything in this particular. And this is where I had to marry two pieces of the paper together in the program, because I would have to have made it real big and these would have been huge. So to keep it small, I had to put two together. So I thought, well, washi tape. So let me find something that would go with this. I have that. I have that. See if I have anything with roses. I don't. I've got that. That wins, okay. That over there. Now, find the end. Oh, shoot. Peel gently. I should have known. Okay. Just save that for something else. Okay. Now, I'm going to peel it gently. Oops. Not gentle enough. How long is that? Let me try to let that join back in the pull. Where did I lose it? Somewhere here. Okay. Okay. Let's just stick it there. Okay. Oh boy. This is the kind of thing that happens. So I'm going to stick it down Get it all pulled. Hang on to it. It's going there. So I need to cut it about there. You think I'd have learned my lesson. Okay. Okay. But this stuff, you just don't know. So I like to back up the adhesive, if possible, with glue stick. So I'm going to put that there, run it across as best I can. Sometimes you just need 3 hands. Okay. So just so you know, not everything goes perfectly for people. We all have these issues. So I'm going to put that right there. And it kind of looks like that's what I wanted to put there. So I'm going to cut that off. Well, no, I'm going to just tape it along there. There. And on this side, there. It looks like that's what I wanted. Okay, so that's that one for now. Okay, let's go back to this one. This was the one I had done. I added this because I wanted the real true meaning of Easter in here. So I made them each a He is Risen with the tomb opened. This is so huge. Let's put this over here. And I found this cute little teacup. She drinks tea, so it was perfect. And I need to ink it, I think. I just have a lot of little embellishment digitals from my digital scrapbooking days. One day maybe I can take you for a little tour on my computer. So I can do that plain, or I could put something underneath it. I think I'm going plain. I'm just going to do it plain. Get my paper. I mean, this color was perfect for this journal. Because like I said, I was trying to keep it more of a spring, not necessarily screaming Easter. So, there, how cute is that? Oh, if only I would have thought of it, I could have actually, before I printed it, put the word tea right there. Okay, and I found this butterfly. I'm going to put that there. And you know what? I had a piece of something. Oh, shoot. That I was going to put underneath there. I was trying to find something to anchor it. And then I looked over and saw a piece of paper. Let's see, it was actually bigger than this. But this is going to have to do. I'll show you what I did. I found this paper. Took my stamp. Got my black soot. This is where I had the black ink all over the place. So I want it right here. But I need something to stamp on this time. Oh, we can just never find things to stamp on. I'll use this. Hope for the best. Put that there. There you go. Set that aside. See? And you got a little something to anchor that. Now I need to ink it. It's not inking very well. Get a little more. I like a lot of ink, or at least I want it to show. Okay, get this back over here. Okay, I'm gonna see how I want it, situate it, just like that, just like that. So just like that, you can reach over on your desk, find yourself something to use. Don't need a bunch of special digitals and things. And I'm going to go ahead with a glue stick on this. I think it'll be fine. I mean, I have nothing to base that on. Nothing I have is old enough to say, well, it didn't work. So we'll just put that like that. Okay. I could have missed there. Then I can always go back with my little tip and slide it under there. Like I said, I don't know if this, I think it'll hold it. I think I have glued vellum with that before. So there we go. This was hers with her little, excuse me, little tickets. And I could put something here. I didn't find anything for there and there, but she can decorate it. They all have journals and things. Okay, this was for my other granddaughter. I went ahead and made it. And oh, here it is. It was for hers. Oh, okay, so I'm going to need to be inking some things here. I had that. I had this to go there. I found this cute flower. I was trying to find something, a flower that was for young people. I had a rose. I'm like, oh, she might think that's old lady. You don't know the things I hear, so there is something about age. That was I going to put dream there. Then I had this to go here. That was the piece I made. And I found this butterfly. It was the coloring of this journal. Close enough for this book, I mean. And it was going to go there. So, I mean, I thought this looked a little bare, and I was going to put this there. I'm like, no, they both have script. So I decided just to do that there and put this with the butterfly. Kind of like the other one. My paper. Let me just fold that and start gluing. Okay, I'm going to have to hope for the best on this. We'll see. I'm pretty certain this should hold. I don't know what was wrong with that other one. So I'm going to put this here. Like so. Get my little dream ticket here. I don't know where I got this. Some DigiKit I bought from somebody. Or it was in a freebie, I don't know. This, I think, was in a kit I bought from somebody. Don't remember. There are lots of digital kits for sale, and they're not very expensive. And then you have them forever. It's not like you just buy a pack of stickers and you use them and you're done. Because some things, when I buy DigiKits, I like to look for something that's timeless, not just a one-time that you're going to get tired of. Like, well, like holidays. I have to keep buying new holidays because I don't want to use the same ones I used last year. And the butterfly is going to go here. Okay. Alrighty then. There. Cute as that. I've got to let that dry, but something could go there. You could put something. I could have put Happy Easter, but I don't want to limit this, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And then I have my grandson's, the chessboard. I feel like I talked about this. I said I was going to make pieces, these aren't them. I made these pieces, but I don't know what I want to do with them. And I have tickets in here for him. I did not find anything for here. I may not put anything. And I had this bunny. I had to get a boy bunny, but I don't know where I want to put it. And I have these cute tickets I got somewhere. Rotten Park Road. I thought that'd be suitable. This was a City of New York transport. Okay. I'll fix these later. I'm just going to have to think about that. I don't know. And I wanted to do a piece of washi down here where I had joined these two together. Oh, here we go again with the washi. This one's not as bad. I thought I'd use the map since I had the map on the inside. So let's do a little snippy. Need to glue this because this one's very not sticky, hardly at all. Okay, we're gonna go right through here. Okay. And I'm going to put it down. This one, however, I am going to cut off in a minute. Okay, these I wanted to glue on the front. I thought that would be cute. Ugh. Okay, I've got those. I'm trying to make this pleasing to the eye. I could put the little pawn down there. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, I'll put the queen over there. Glue. These I already inked. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we'll put the queen here. And it's the king, right? I've lost the bishop. Oh, there it is. I keep thinking it was black because I did have a black one. Okay, here we go. Easy does it. Easy with the glue stick. If you don't need to be here, get out. Let's put this here. Oddly enough, I did not purposely make the queen bigger. They were actually in a row and I cut them up in my Photoshop Elements program. Okay. Oh no. And this guy can go here. Now, let's put this one there. I mean, I've got a whole nother one to make. I need to get moving here. Okay, let's see. You can go there. Then this one. I had an issue and I wanted to show it to you and how you work around those issues. When you're turning up to make these pockets and you have directional paper. See, these were all non-directional. So they were fine, but this last one, it wasn't fine. There we go. Turn them that way. There. Let me put this on here. Move that over there. Get my scissors. I'm gonna cut that right here. And then this side, right there. Get those off of there. Press that down just to make sure. And there you have it. I may or may not find something. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a piece of tape there. Can't do it now. Okay, let's see where we're at. Oh, I don't know. Oh boy. So this particular one, I had it had the letters on it, so when I turned it, it was upside down. So to get the berries up, it was upside down here. So I'm like, oh man, what do I do? So what I'm gonna have to do is cut it. So I had to reprint it. Is that the one? I've had so many. I think it's the one that I was gonna use. So let me just trim this off. Knife. Turn it. You'd think I would have done this. This doesn't look straight, but we'll see. So I'm going to have to cut it at the 2 inches. Okay, let me even up this side. And let's go 1, 2 1/4. I'm going to cut it right here. 2 1/4. Just going to cut it off. And then I'm going to fold it where I want it to be. Kind of right there. And then fold this one right there. We have it. Take the bone folder. And there we go. Now I'm just going to have to cut these. I'm going to figure this out now. This one needs to be, let's see, I need to cut this one right about there. I'm just going to do it first. Get that straight. And I'm going to put this right here. Get the knife. There. Got that one. And then we're going to do this one. I'm going to put it here. And cut it here. So I'm going to lay it on here. Let me get my pencil mark on a line. There we go. And I'm going to put this on here. Cut it. Hope for the best. And then the last one. I'm going to put, okay, this is going here. About right there. And this will go right there. Okay, so this is how you remedy anytime you're turning something up that's directional. And you don't want, if it was something you weren't folding over like a book, if it was like a tag or something, you'd be fine because it'd be on the back. But in this case, it just didn't work. Okay. So I am going to make sure it's upright, and I'm going to cut the thumb holes. And thumb holes. This one also, I didn't find all the decorations that I wanted, so I'm just going to bring you to a point on this one. I just wanted to show you how to address directional paper in a case like this. Because sometimes if you're just making a tag and you fold it up, the writing will be right. But this part will be the inside, so it wouldn't matter. And the upside down writing will be on the back. So if you're gluing it down, it won't matter. So let's go ahead and I'll just ink these and glue them on, so we see how it turns out. Now this is a case where you definitely want to glue down, ink right here, because this may not meet exactly right. This is where you might have that issue. That way, if it's inked well, it kind of blends in, you don't notice it. And also in the crevice there. It could be fine, but usually it's not, because we did cut it in a little bit, so we know it's not. Okay, make sure it's correct. Make sure we knew this one went here. So you see how it's, maybe come up just a little higher. And then this one is the middle. So that'll be like so. Need to do a little higher on that one. And this one, this one, oh boy, let's see what I should do. Should I leave it, or should I cut it? If I glue it like so, I'm going to snip it on this side. Okay, so here, and over here. Okay. Well, I didn't ink these, so let me ink this anyway. I'll just do it all. And I was looking for some decorations for this on the pockets, and I kind of fell short. I found some things that were like, Then I've got some things I was going to print that I haven't printed yet. Like a popsicle. I thought, well, I'll go with strawberry. I had like a icy and a cone, snow cone, and I wrote strawberry, or I typed it out and put it on there, so it will print on there and say strawberry for the cone. Thought, well, that's the next best thing. Okay, glue this on. So you basically get the idea of how to decorate them and how to deal with directional paper. I've seen people do this and they go so straight, and then they complain about it. Oh, I can't dry glue straight. And it was the straightest thing I've ever seen. I want to pull this more to that side. There we go. Did I do the bottom? I think I did. Okay, gotta concentrate, sorry. There we go. Okay, this one needs to go in the middle. my ink pad, ink dauber. Oh, come over. Can't get it. They don't last forever. And it's just crumbling all over the place. So now when we put this one down, we're gonna, well, I gotta watch two edges. I gotta get this one over here as far as I can. Okay, that's good. Okay. Folds well, folds well. And I will finish inking it. I did find stuff like this that I could put on there if I wanted to. And I may. I don't know why cherries was there, but because it does say berries. I don't really want to cover that. So I can just put that one, put a little one there. Put some berries here. That's what I could do. That's what I could do. And oh, this was the first one I did. I folded that up and I'm like, oh no, it's upside down. This one was printed so many times. Well, anyway, I think I covered everything. So that's it. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.